2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Royal Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And Rich, I'm ready to get stuck into it, so let's go right into this opening hole.
Look, what they're facing is an absolute gem of an opening hole. However, if a player takes driver out on this first tee, they better be sure. The water comes in the right-hand side pretty quickly, probably about 240, 250 off the tee. Layup short of that. Second shot has to carry the water once again, but to a massive undulating green. You can make birdie here, but par, still not a bad way to start off your day.
Can't wait to get into the action. Very excited to see how this player fares today. Well, now let's see if we can get some more insight on this week's venue. John, what have you been seeing here at Lachlan Crossing that players may want to keep their mind on this week?
Well, Luke, one thing I've been seeing is a lot of excitement in the crowd. People love when the PGA Tour comes to Scotland. And if you open your eyes, you can see why. This is a classic Scottish links layout. Giant fairways and greens. And some of these greens are shared greens, so a couple holes using the same green, which is kind of a hallmark of some of these old Scottish courses. These links fairways are rugged, to say the least. Hard to tell where some of these shots will end up after they come off the club face because of the undulation in the fairways. One other thing to be aware of is the pot bunkers. There are some really small ones out there as well, and they can be very sneaky. You never know where they might pop up. Luke, I love being in Scotland. Love breathing in that crisp Atlantic air. Can't wait to see what happens on the course this week.
Playing from around 160 yards. Going with the 7.
They've decided to club up.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. Currently 1 under for the day.
Moving up the leaderboard, I like it.
Next up is this par 4 hole.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
Already with a couple of wins under their belt. Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Ooh, a couple of birdies on the bounce. Look who's on a roll.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
That shot's so good, we need to have another look.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
Currently 2 under for the day.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Here we are at the 5th hole.
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
He is not going to like this one bit. This is what bad lies are made of.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. He's currently tied for the lead. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And this one is for his par. Well holed.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
And now we go to the 6th, where this happened just a moment ago.
Look at the shot that this player possesses.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. not bad. No surprise to see Collin Morikawa have a few more highlights. Let's take a look at this one.
He's a sharp shooter from short range, isn't he?
Second shot here on the 6th. That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? This lie won't be too bad in the first cut. Well, this will be a big birdie here. Good putt to make. Oh, so close. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Here we are in front of a par 3.
He's had a disagreement with the caddy. He's gone down a club.
This putt will move them to 3 under par. That was a gallant attempt. Just 3 feet to the cup. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Oh, that was pure. Playing from around 110 yards out. Currently in the lead by a shot. That should set up another chance. Let's recap the action from just some moments ago. Let's get back to it, shall we? What's in front of them, Henny?
He'll be happy to hold this. 21 foot.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Oh, I don't mind this par putt. I like the look of this. For the par. Now leading by 1 shot. And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole. Oh, that was flushed. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Well, that's a bit disappointing.
A little too cautious on that effort there, Luke.
All right, Rich, 9 holes down, 9 to go, and it is cut day. This position looks precarious for this player.
Currently, they are well below the cut line. It's going to take an awful lot of hard work and certainly a bit of luck to see them make it on in the weekend. They're going to have to dig deep if they want to stick around.
Second shot here at the 10th. Time to take a look at some of the action from elsewhere on the course. Fine effort from our man, currently chasing the leader. And back to the course with the live action. And here we are with the third shot. He leads the field by a stroke. This putt is about 19 feet in distance. Okay, steady now. And this next putt, it's for bogey. It's on a good line. Checking the standings now, and they're currently tied for first with multiple major champion Collin Morikawa. The 11th hole at Lachlan Crossing is a strong par 4, 470 plus yards from the back tees, and there's plenty to contend with, Rich.
Luke, just that one menacing bunker right in the middle of the fairway that's going to drive you crazy as a player. However, you miss it. Now you got a second shot with, funny enough, no bunkers on the green. It's got a lot of undulation to it, especially on the front right part of it, so you can't afford to miss it there. Anything missing out to the left, though, just fine, my friend.
Let's catch up with another Jon Rahm highlight, shall we? This would be a great up and down from this spot. You like that, didn't you? If he makes this, he'll save his par. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. And at the end of that hole, he's gone into clear outright leader. Teeing off here on the 12th hole. That's an awful error. Oh, Henny, that looks like a putrid lie. Is it bad?
Guys, you know the worst lie you've ever seen? Yeah, times that by 10. This is nasty. Oh yeah, that's awesome. I didn't think they'd be able to hit that from that lie.
Putting for birdie. Was on a good line. It's just about 3 feet away. Well hold. Let's move on. And after that hole, they currently lead in first place with Jon Rahm in second. Oh, I like this. The cover's coming off the big dog. Time to let it loose. Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be. Nicely done. Let's take another look at Tiger from earlier. Fine shot from our player currently chasing the leader. Sitting at 1 under the card. Outright first here. Opting for the 9-iron. That's not the shot they're after.
Tried to fade it, just didn't make it happen.
This putt is about 15 feet to the hole.
This is what they have left for par here.
That's a good putt to make, that one. And after that hole, leading Justin Thomas by a stroke. Midway through the closing 9 here at Lachlan Crossing. This 14th hole is a par 4 over 450 yards.
Once again, Luke, just another gem of a hole. Massive bunker out there in the center of the fairway. But for most players, it's not going to come into play. Anything down just the right-hand side of this fairway is ideally placed. The second shot, you got to clear, I don't know, a lot of beach there to a green that's probably got more undulation than any other one on this golf course. A massive green, lots of opportunities to do good, but also a lot of opportunities to do some bad.
Getting ready to play their third. Currently in the lead by a shot. Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close.
Great touch.
Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. And we've got Justin Thomas coming off a birdie on his last hole, and that will take him to 2 off the lead.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Time for the second shot at the 15th. Well, that's a handy shot. This putt coming up is for birdie. Nice stroke. A well hold, he'll take the birdie. And that will take him to 2 under. And now that finds him in first place. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Come on, get down. And let's take a look at this shot from a moment ago. And back to the play, shall we? What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
Ouch, that hurts. An opportunity to make a par here. And that fine play ensures they hold top spot on the leaderboard, with Jon Rahm trailing in second place. Well, here we go, Rich. We're at the penultimate hole, the 17th. This shot here near the 200-yard marker. Currently leading by 2. That's going to find the water, sadly. Playing their fourth shot. And approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
And this next putt here is for a double bogey. And that'll drop him down to even par now. Well, it's time to clear the mind of that double bogey. Step up onto the tee with a bit more confidence. Well, this should find the short grass. Second shot here on the 18th hole. Going with the 5-iron here. Not the result they were after there.
No, they tried to fade that one in there, but got a little steep on it.
Good mid-range putt, this one. An 18-footer. And with that putt, concludes this players' round. And as this round winds down, he finishes in a tie for the lead. On behalf of myself, Rich Beem, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Royal Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beem, and it's the final round here, Rich. What's our next player up against as they begin it?
Should be a lot of nerves. They got the lead. They've been sleeping on it overnight. That is never an easy thing to do. Almost an uncomfortable situation at times, but they are playing well, so they have that confidence going into the final round. But this is going to be a tough afternoon ahead.
Can't wait to see how today's play plays out. Time to get to the action. With that hole complete, this player is currently tied with Justin Thomas for the lead. Time to tee off at the second. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. Bad got a little out of control, I think.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Okay, so that's step one, but now going to hold a mid-range putt. He has this putt to save his par. And the putt will go. What a great display of resilience on this hole.
And to be fair, getting it up and down out of the bunker, albeit that was a pretty simple, straightforward bunker shot.
Here we are at the third. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here.
Going with the pitching wedge here. quality shot, that one. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Yeah, guys, he's got 28 feet here. He's staring down a birdie putt here.
That's frustrating. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. There it is. So no movement there. The player remains at even par. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole. From about 200 yards out, he shares top spot. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Wow, what happened there?
The fade didn't come to their aid.
A par putt on the table. And after that hole, the standings have this player in second place, behind Tiger Woods. We have a par 4 on this one. Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. Around 110 yards to go. And just one shot off the lead. Going with the 9-iron, I think. That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
A bit short with that effort.
There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
Solid little par putt here.
Yeah, we'll take that. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 5.
Pretty good shot there.
Time for the second shot here at the 6th. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game. A bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
Just didn't drop. And this putt is to move into a share for the lead. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off here at the 7th. That's a nice looking shot, that one. Just fading back into play. Well, it's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Well, they wanted to hit the fade, and unfortunately, they didn't.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Well, that'll help you move up the leaderboard. Moments like that deserve another look.
What an amazing putt from way out.
Currently 1 under for the tournament. Setting up now on a par 4. That's a bit out of shape. This lie's not great. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
By my estimation, he's got around 170 here.
This is from miles away. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. This one for bogey. And down she goes. Look who's stalking us all on top of the leaderboard. It's Tiger Woods. This hole is a par 3. That's not the outcome they were after.
Greens and regulation have not been in order today. They need to improve on this.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Rich, how are we looking after 9?
1 back, 9 to go, Luke. This is getting interesting.
This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Taking aim from around 240 yards out here. Currently a shot off the lead. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. This putt is for a sheriff second. Colin Morikawa doing what he does best. He's leading this tournament as we head to the next hole. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here. Never easy playing out of those fairway bunkers. Got some good distance on that one. And here we are with the third shot. Only one shot off the pace. Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
And this is becoming a familiar sight. Colin Morikawa leads. This hole is a par 4.
Not too sure that was, but that didn't even come close to resembling a golf swing.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 155. What an escape artist. That was a horrible lie.
This putt for top spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. Oh, how about that one? And with that now, back to level par. Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we? Well, this could alter the line of the shot. Yeah, this lies pretty deep here. Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Getting ready to play their third. He shares the lead. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Well, they tried to fade it in there, but just didn't commit to it.
Time for the 5th shot. How close was that to going down? A bogey putt awaits. And that putt'll drop. Well done. Just one off the lead after that hole. A chance to put last hole's bogey behind them here at this tee.
Once again, Luke, just another gem of a hole. Massive bunker out there in the center of the fairway, but for most players, it's not going to come into play. Anything down just the right-hand side of this fairway is ideally placed. The second shot, you got to clear, I don't know, a lot of beach there to a green that's probably got more undulation than any other one on this golf course. A massive green, lots of opportunities to do good, but also a lot of opportunities to do some bad.
And it's Colin Morikawa on top of things. And the player steps up to this short par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Well, this is one of those lies that dictates a shot. It doesn't seem like it's a tough one. Wow, that almost went in the hole. 3 feet to go here to the hole. He finds himself in a share of the lead.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Choosing the 9-iron here. And that was a bit of a misfire.
Tried to fade it, just didn't make it happen.
Let's see if he can make this and keep the par on the card. Yeah, he'll take that. And with that, he'll stay right there at even par. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test. That one's heading down Broadway. Time for the second shot at the 17th. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Yeah, that was a safe play. Setting up here with a very long putt.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
That's a great attempt from long range. So close. And after that hole, this player is currently tied at the top of the leaderboard alongside the ever-present Colin Morikawa. All some real excitement running through the veins as this player tees off their final hole for the event, tied for the lead.
Luke, there's some anxious moments out there. It would not shock me at all to see this go to a playoff.
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
That was a bit of a miscue.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
The hole out from off this green here to win the tournament. Oh, so close, Rich. That chip almost went down for them.
How did that stay out, Luke?
And there it is, Rich. We're going to extra holes now. Here we go, Rich. It's time for a playoff, and we'll be using the aggregate format for this one.
Luke, in playoffs, anything can happen, my friend. Let's sit back and watch.
Well, here we go. 2 players remain. Glory awaits.
I like this format, Luke. It makes you stay aggressive, but you also have to stay patient. It'll be interesting to see how these players attack it.
Just let that shot be water off a duck's back. Oh, a big moment here. Really got to be aggressive if they want to have a chance in this one.
With their opponent in there close, Luke, absolutely. Take dead aim.
And this putt to take the lead in the playoff. And as that putt goes down, they'll take the lead in this playoff. Leading after one, Rich. We're on to the next hole.
That's a nice position to be in with this aggregate playoff.
This hole here is a par 4.
Well, this player had a par earlier on this hole in regulation, Luke. Not too sure that's going to be good enough in this playoff.
Well struck. Second shot here on the 17th hole. Going with the 5-wood. Right into the water on that one. Time now for the 4th shot. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Bogey putt coming up here. Ooh, right by the hole. Hopefully this putt drops. This hole will set them back a bit, but there's still time to recover. You're going to put your foot down. This is as good a time as any. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Yep, I've paced this. He's got around 195.
Oh, and that's a missed green in a playoff. Hopefully they can regain their composure. Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of.
Oh, doctor.
And with that, this player will have to deal with the agony of defeat. Just didn't quite have enough to win this playoff. Well, Rich, they're certainly not going to be happy with that playoff result.
No, they're not. They seemingly had it all together in regulation, but during the aggregate, not so much.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed our extra coverage in this week's playoff finale. From myself and all the hardworking people at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. See you next time.